Welcome back everybody in our usual weekly recap. This time, of course, for the week 6th to the 10th of September 2021. Of course, we're going to do our usual pairs, gold, Bitcoin, and euro dollar. So, these were the events of the week. We started with a very slow Monday with just this Eurozone for the Germany factory orders report. We had the Tuesday, the GDP for the euro dollar and some survey. We had some various speakers from the Fed on Wednesday. Thursday, we had our usual jobless claims and others speakers, but most importantly, the European Central Bank interest rate decision and monetary policy in general. On Friday, we had the PPI, the Producer Price Index for the USD, and we had a speech from Lagarde, the ECB president. But let's jump on euro dollar so we can follow more or less these events here. So we started on Monday. Tuesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So starting on Monday, as we know, was a slow Monday. We didn't have much. We only had these factory orders which were positive, but it's not a high impact news. We're at 8 here, gave a little bit of a pullback from this peer sensitivity area. Then the report here, and then we just went down and reacted at 1.1858 something, PSA 56.8 exactly. Bouncing here and there, no big news, no big speeches regarding the even from the US dollar. Then on Tuesday, we had the GDP that showed very positive figures, also with a very negative economic sentiment survey, also for Germany, but especially for the Eurozone as a whole. And that gave, yes, we spiked up, we priced in the good GDP, but then we saw a bearish trend here due to the negative outlook and sentiment. We reacted at the key level, and then going into Wednesday. Wednesday is the day with only some speakers. Mainly the speakers were sort of neutral as a whole, but still talking about tapering, talking about, yes, we didn't reach substantial progress yet, but getting there, the jobs outlook was not perfect, but it's good, blah, 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 blah. And then we see price moving and retesting 1.8 flat almost. Thursday, we had the interest rate decision. Here, exactly around here, we had the decision of keeping the what happened? This is gold. Okay, that's why. Okay, so it happened here. Exactly, the euro was depreciated due to the low interest rate kept, but of course was not something huge. It's not causing something unexpected, so it didn't cause a sell-off. but just a bearish move, corrected immediately. Friday we had the here we had the PPI for the USD, and we also had Lagarde speaking. So the PPI came out around here, was good, and the also the overall sentiment of the dollar is, yes, not the best. We're not getting 1 million jobs per month, but we are still in a on the right path. The COVID, the variants are not yet causing issues, not causing many major lockdowns, and for many countries like USA or the Eurozone, it's not really affecting that much. Let's go on gold. Same things. Very slow Monday, also public holiday, bank holiday for the USA and Canada. On Tuesday, we tapped 1828 only to receive a sell-off. I'm not sure if we had some speaker on Tuesday bringing positivity, but also for on a technical standpoint, it was very clear, failing to break, retest of the key level, continuation down, going to revisit the other 1795 PSA. Wednesday, Fed speakers, very mixed sentiment, some positive speech, but not that strong that can bring price below 1781. Thursday, jobless claims, as you can see here, very positive jobless claims because the figures were much smaller than previous here, which brings positivity and optimism towards the tapering from the Fed. Of course, nothing is declared, nothing is sure. Here we go on a slow Friday where we have the PPI, of course, giving optimism to the dollar, but not big moves, not nothing special. So this week was sort of slow week, apart from this sell-off from 1828 to revisit 1795, 1781, but nothing special. Next week we have the CPI, which is much more important. Bitcoin, on a pure technical standpoint, as you can see, let me this off, because for Bitcoin this is Saturday, this is Sunday, this is Saturday. So we have Monday, Tuesday. Okay. What really happened, as you saw on the daily recaps, is okay, ranging. These are 100 pips range, don't confuse it. We tried again to break above 52/53,000 and failing to break the fuck you candle here. Just give me a second. Okay, what I was saying is we are failing to break this very, very important price point over 50K. We get a retest. If we fail to make new highs above the key level 51, also PPL, and then we have a sell-off. How do you want to call it? This was caused by sell-off from the probably some whale, some institution that is dropping it. Then we had a bounce of almost 50%. due to the Ecuador nothing matters, nothing after that, due to the Ecuador president buying a few hundred, posing a risk on his economy. But this was like 800 pips, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 800 pips move on Tuesday due to the very nice sell-off in favor of the dollar. Remember that when Bitcoin is following, since everybody is comparing it to gold, is following mostly the same behaviors and the same logic. So as soon as the Fed will talk about tapering, we talk about stopping the stimulus, then we can possibly see price, as you can see here. If you go on the weekly, as you can see already, we might be seeing this uptrend, hope valley, and then we might see a break below 30k to revisit 20k more or less. Let's go on gold weekly. Okay, we are ranging, but as you can see, this is not a week. But, here, this bearish structure is being respected. Let me just chart it. So we have this structure at 1680. Here we have this bearish structure that has been respected. We have this move and then retest of the market structure. We will break below, if you follow my previous videos, only when the taper is officially really close, and break below 1680. As you can see, Bitcoin is following the path of up, mainstream media bringing hype, sell-off, hope, valley of hope with the 30k ish support. The people thinking that we go to 100k, then we have to see we might have some retest of the 30k before going up or before going down and revisiting the 20k price point. Very similar to gold, very similar to all the instruments, like for example gold in 2012, as you can see, giving you upside, retracement, failing to make new highs. This is the valley, hope valley. Okay, maybe we can go back. Nope. Then with the right fundamentals, you get many entry points, following and taking advantage of the dollar strength due to the tapering, due to the limited supply, limited to everything else. So this is it for this week, guys. See you next time.